So at first you have to set up the page structure. Remember one thing, every HTML page have a structure and you have to implement or you have to set up the structure first. So what is the page structure of HTML page? Let me show you with an example. You can see here I opened a web page in my browser and you can see here it's the live page and the URL is confunkey.com. Okay, so this is a live page, and if you want to load the structure of this page, in that case you have to take a look the page source, and therefore if you are using Windows you can press Ctrl and U for umbrella, and if you are using Mac, in that case you have to press Command and U button from your keyboard. Okay, so here is the page sources appeared in a new tab in my browser. So you can see here at first what we got doc type. Then what we have the head, we have the meta name, we have the title, and many things else. So basically these things are called the structure. So you have to set up the same structure for making your first page. So let's do that. So you can see here we have the line number in here. So this is our first line. So you must have to click with your mouse in line number 1. Then you have to press this exclamatory mark. You can see here this exclamatory mark I got in here. Then you have to press tab button from your keyboard. Okay, once you will hit the tab button, you will have the structure for your page, and you can see here we got the structure set up for our page. So as we just seen in our page source in our browser, that at first what we got the doc type. So actually, what is the doc type in HTML? Doc type is a document type website. And you can see here with the HTML tag, what we got the lang, L-A-N-G. This L-A-N-G, these attributes are asking about the language of your site. And you can see here is the value of your attributes, that is EN, that means English. Then we got the head. Okay. Inside the head button, we got the meta characters, we got the meta HTTP equiv, we got the meta name, and we got the title. So if you follow the tags in here, that here is the head tag, and this is the opening tag, and this is the head closing tag, and in between of opening and closing tag we got our title in here. That means the website title you have to put inside the head tag. So by default, when you press this exclamatory mark or when you will import the page structure, you will have this title setup automatically, because this is the main benefits of Visual Studio Code. Actually, Visual Studio Code will make your task easier. So instead of writing entire lines, when you will press the exclamatory mark and when you will press the tab button, you will have all these things. Okay, so you can see here title are placed inside the head tag, and you can see here's the head tag, opening tag, closing tag, and inside this opening and closing tag of head we got our title tag in here. So what is the title? Let me show you once again in my browser. Okay, you can see here in my browser it's what is showing, that simple page my blog. Okay, so your website must have a title, and this site title are basically appeared at the browser tab. So you can see here in my browser tab, the site title is appearing. You can see here this is the source code, therefore no site title is appearing, but this is the main page, therefore the site title is appearing. Okay, so by default we got the document, text, and this called the elements. You know, this is the elements and this is the title tag. So I want to run this code in my browser and I want to have a look how it's look like with my structure. And for having a look of your task, you just have to right click with your mouse, then you have to click this open with live server option, and you can see here that our page is loaded in my browser. And if you take a look at the top, we got the document, and this is our localhost or live server address. And when we will run the live server, it will open in a browser. So till yet we have nothing inside our body. So this is called the body part. But at title, what we got the document text in here. Let's get back to our Visual Studio Code. Actually, as I was saying, that inside our body we don't have any content or any line in here. That's why the body is blank in here. But what we got the title at the head part, and the element of the title tag is document. Therefore the document text is appeared, or the title is appeared at the tab. Okay, now we're going to make some changes. So as an example, I want to write, this is my title. Okay, and now you have to run this code in live server. So again, you can right click with your mouse and you can click this open with live server, or you can just press Ctrl and S button for saving, or you can just go for the file menu, and from there you can use this save option. So if you are using Windows, you can press Ctrl and S button, and if you are using Mac, in that case you have to press Command and S button. So let me click save, and now in my browser you can see here it's automatically changed. This is my title. So whatever I just written here, this is my title. These things is appeared at here. This is my title. So I hope you got the point. So what is the title and how it's worked? So whatever you want to write or whatever you want to put for your title, you have to place the title in between of this title tag. So this is the opening title tag and this is the closing title tag. So you have to put the elements in between of them. So I hope you just learned how you will set up the page structure and how you will write the title for your first index page.